It feels like every single day there's a new game-changing AI announcement, right? A new model, a new feature. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. But what if all these different headlines aren't separate stories? What if they're all part of one single massive story? Well, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to connect the dots. So in this explainer, we are going to cut right through the noise. We're going to take all the latest updates from the big players, we're talking OpenAI, Amazon, and piece them together. Because when you do, you start to see this bigger picture emerge, a really fundamental shift in how all of us are about to live, work, and yeah, even how we shop. And we're going to break this down into 4 key themes. First, how AI is moving into your home. Second, how it's becoming a storefront. Then we'll look at AI as the new content creator. And finally, we'll zoom out and look at the bigger picture and why all of this really matters.
Okay, let's start in the most personal space there is, our homes. I mean, for years now, we've had smart devices around, but something's different now. A major evolution is happening. AI is weaving itself into our domestic life, and it's becoming less of a gadget and a lot more like a trusted member of the household.
Just think about the difference. Yesterday's smart home was all about barking commands, right? Play music, super robotic. Today, the goal is a real conversation. We're talking about an AI that actually gets the context, that can anticipate what you need and even provide real security. It's moving from just being a tool to being a true partner in your home.
And this isn't some far-off future stuff. It is happening right now at a massive scale. Amazon is the perfect example. They're rolling out a whole new wave of devices where AI is the absolute star. So you've got Alexas that are way more intelligent and conversational, Ring security cameras that use AI to spot actual threats, not just a cat walking by, and Fire TVs that learn what you like and serve it up. But the really crucial point here isn't just one cool device. It's about normalizing that daily, seamless interaction with AI, right in the place where we feel the most comfortable.
But look, for AI to really be welcomed into our homes, it has to be safe for the entire family. And this is where something like OpenAI's new parental controls comes in. This is huge. By giving parents the power to filter content and set limits on tools like ChatGPT, it knocks down a major barrier, especially for using it with kids for school. It's all about building trust.
So when you put these two pieces together, Amazon's hardware and OpenAI's software, you start to see this really clear picture of an AI-powered family life. It's a world where kids have safer tools for their homework, where voice assistance is actually helpful, and where your home security is genuinely smart. The endgame here is an AI that feels less like a piece of tech and more like a reliable part of the household. All right, let's move on to our second big shift. Because while AI is getting cozy in our living rooms, it's also getting ready to handle our wallets. This is all about how AI is evolving from just an information tool into a full-on storefront.
And this just simplifies the entire shopping experience. Just imagine you're planning a hiking trip. You could ask ChatGPT for some boot recommendations, actually talk through the pros and cons of different brands, and then boom, once you made a decision, you buy them right there, in the chat. No more switching apps, no more opening a dozen tabs, just a totally smooth journey from an idea to a purchase.
You see how this creates this powerful win-win-win situation? For us as users, shopping becomes incredibly easy. For businesses, well, this is a revolutionary new sales channel opening up. And for developers, it gives them the tools, like payment APIs, to build these kinds of shopping experiences into pretty much any application you can think of.
And that's really the heart of it. This quote says it all. This isn't just a little add-on feature. It fundamentally changes what ChatGPT is. It's becoming a platform where finding information and making a purchase just merge into one. That signals a massive move into e-commerce.
Okay, so our third theme really builds on this idea. AI isn't just changing how we live and shop, it's changing what we watch. And it's not just about creating cool videos, it's about building an entire ecosystem for that content to live and thrive in. So, at the heart of all this, you have the creation tool itself. Let's take OpenAI's new text-to-video model, Sora 2. The best way to think of it is as the engine. It's this massive leap forward that basically puts the power of a Hollywood studio into anyone's hands. It's a total democratization of video production.
But what good is a powerful engine without a car to put it in and a road to drive on? That's where OpenAI's AI video feed comes in. This is the stage. It's a dedicated platform, kind of like a TikTok or YouTube Shorts, but it's designed specifically for people to discover and share AI-generated video.
So why is this combination of an engine and a stage so disruptive? Well, think about it. Traditional video production is famous for being incredibly expensive and taking forever. AI video generation just flips that whole script. It lets you create amazing stuff super fast and for a fraction of the cost.
So when you put the engine together with the stage, what you get is this powerful, self-sustaining ecosystem. You've got users who now have a go-to place to discover this new kind of media. Businesses can suddenly create and distribute viral marketing campaigns in days instead of months. And the creators themselves get this instant feedback loop to see what's working and get better at their craft. It's a complete end-to-end media machine.
Okay, for our final section, let's zoom all the way out. Because these incredible advances from OpenAI and Amazon, they're not just happening in a bubble. They are part of a much larger and, frankly, intensely competitive race. And you know what? That competition is the single most important thing driving all of this innovation forward for every single one of us. For a long time, let's be honest, OpenAI's GPT models were kind of the undisputed champ. But now we've got a really powerful new competitor in Anthropic's latest model, Claude 4.5 Sonnet. Its launch is a huge deal because it forces everyone to innovate, and it gives users like you and me a real choice between models that have different strengths.
And that's the key. The perfect number of major players in the AI space is not one, it's 2 or 3 or even more. Having more than one serious contender is absolutely critical for the health and the speed of the entire industry.
Because this is what healthy competition does. It stops any one company from completely dominating the future of AI. It forces everybody to innovate faster, it leads to specialization, and maybe best of all, it puts pressure on prices to come down. So Anthropic's rise isn't just good for Anthropic. It's a perfect sign that the whole industry is getting healthier and more mature. So after all that, what is the one big idea that ties all of this together? Home, shopping, content, competition, it all points to a profound shift in our relationship with technology.
And here it is. We are officially moving past the era of AI as just an app you open or a device you command. It is becoming an invisible, intelligent layer that's integrated into our environment. It's assisting us, securing us, and entertaining us, all seamlessly, in the background of our lives.
You know, a line from the analysis of Amazon's new gadgets just captures this perfectly. What we're seeing is the convergence of AI with consumer electronics at scale. And the end result of all that? The complete normalization of human-AI interaction, making talking to an AI as natural as flipping on a light switch.
And this leaves us with one final and really important thought. As this intelligent layer spreads everywhere, the questions we need to ask start to change. They're not just, what can AI do anymore? They're much deeper questions about our privacy, our creativity, our own autonomy. So as our world gets this AI layer, what are the new questions we should all be asking about the future we're building?